The following is a video presentation from RDK 3000 TriStar Video Studio Productions. RDK 3000 TriStar Video Studio Productions present. This is RDK 3000 TriStar Video 2020.15. Dual HNMs Oh My, Chestnut KP15 and IOTA EY1020 onward the esports tournament post-season playoffs. Take note the following, story, animation and plot is a work of fiction. Events, places, persons, and subjects are purely of the imagination of the producer or are used in a fictional manner. This story takes place on KBE0224 in main KBG and will differ than the story in KanBorSeries produced by Kanbor-SplixKip Productions that takes place in KBE0222 and D204 of KBG, KBE0215N, KBE0471 aka KB Hather 2, etc. I am Alex R. Crypter, video announcer, as this video is going to be about the dual HNMS in one day, in which that is going to be the happy new month of Chestnut Gone Year 15, in which for you KanKip fans who is familiar about this regarding past HNM countdown videos on its YouTube channel is our ally KanKip Studios, in which now become Kanbor-SplixKip Production Studios, along with the HNM of IOTA Elite Year 1020 on the 12-month Elite Solar Calendar. ESC is the Kanbor DEIN calendar, and the ESC catches up to align the same day, making the HNM to be 5 hours apart, alongside September 2020 on the civil calendar. Hence August 2020 and Quilladin KP15 have 31 days while Theta EY 1020 have 30 days. The final 4 months on the ESC, Kanbor DEIN and civil calendars for the remainder of the year, 2020, Elite Year 1020, KP15 have the same month durations. September, IOTA, Chestnut have 30 days, October, Kappa, Poplio have 31 days, November, Lambda, Brian A have 31 days, and the final month of the year, December, Mu, Primarina, it have 31 days. However, before we continue, we must reaffirm our commitment against racial inequality here at RDK 3000 TriStar. As we heard in the news in the past week, a black man was shot by law enforcement, in which the black fellow named Jacob Blake, who was 29 years old, and thus occurred in Kenosha, Wisconsin, United States of America. There were protests galore, even unrest. We give condolences to his family and condemn this stupid act. Even the NBA postseason games scheduled for Wednesday evening on August 27th get postponed at the last minute, as the players has taken a stance on this. Also 2 MLB games also get postponed, rescheduled, but not due to COVID-19 aka coronavirus, but in protest in wake of the subject related to the so-called Black Lives Matter movement. Also, we give our prayers to the victims of the ones affected by Hurricane Laura, in which made landfall in the overnight choice RDK 3000 TriStar clock time on August 27th. 2020 is a powerful Category 4 hurricane, as the hurricane made landfall in southwest Louisiana, United States of America. Anyhow, we must get back on topic. As we said, this video is about the dual HNMS, as this takes place on August 31st, 2020. However, hence the video title showing something else. This in which on that day is the final day of the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 Elite Year 1020, or in which Kanbor DEIN say is ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Chespin Siege KP15. DekoAlph 715, AP 179, taking place at DG Square Esports Gaming Center and Lounge in Elite City, Federal District, Elitopia, in which next door at Elite City Elitosat Ballroom Nightclub, in which the Lion and Lioness of the Elitosat Jared Raystar and Renee Sanders host the dual HNM countdowns, one toward Chest Not KP15 on the Kanbor DEIN calendar, and another, IOTA EY 1020 on the ESC, in which we refer as Elitopian calendar. Blood Red Gaming takes on Jinx Esports Gaming in the afternoon match, while Elite City Shock takes on Red Matrix Esports in the evening match. Ironically, the BRG vs JXEG match has to be moved 15 minutes earlier than expected, from 3 p.m. to 2:45 p.m., while the ELS vs RMX match still stand at the usual time, 8 p.m. This while the Lion of the Elitosat requested the afternoon match to be rescheduled 15 minutes early to mark the 15-minute countdown to Chestnut KP15 on the Kanbor DEIN calendar. Story time and date is August 31st, 2020 at 2:29 p.m. Elite City, 1429 RDK, as we show you some TV bites on the matter, starting with RDK 3000 TriStar television service, then go quad view. Welcome back to VWGT on CHQ, SRJ, and Star. I am Robert James and this is Mark J. Phelps and Mel K.
It is 2:30 p.m. Elite City right now on August 31st, 2020. Here's the latest top stories so far on VWGT. We are just 15 minutes away to the esports match. Blood Red Gaming vs Jinx Esports Gaming. This to compete in KanBorSeries over at the G Square, first to 4 in the second final match of the regular season. This on the last day of the regular season of the LG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 Elite Year 1020 with post-season playoffs in early September.
While in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia. The Xenopolian Summer Esports Tournament 2020 gets into playoffs as the post-season playoffs get into full swing. Xenopolis City Shock takes on Jockey Gaming in first to 4 in Battle Blitz Wars. Match start to take place in half-hour time at 2 p.m. Xenopolis City, 3 p.m. Elite City. This as KanBorSeries get ready to usher in HNM of Chestnut Cam year 15 and half-hour time also. In the Pokémon Report segment next hour, we will feature the Pokémon and subject, Chestnut for our Pokémon fans tuning to VWGT.
Pacifico 2 Playground Town in Roblox crosses over 2 million players since the Roblox game gets transferred to urban sector after Sing-Ergy owner went crazy as he opposes Black Lives Matter subjects. That alarms Roblox moderation team that resulted in the Sing-Ergy owner getting terminated and placed temporary shutdown until a developer reverted it and transferred the game over to urban sector. Along with the original Pacifico, there is going to be a competition to take place in Roblox called the Roblox RB Battles, Season 2, to take place mid-September 2020 in which we call that like Roblox Esports. There are selected Roblox games that is chosen for the event with badges to be awarded during the event.
In Second Life, there is going to be a Halloween event, but this is concerning the all-new seasonal shop and hop event being held from October 2nd to November 1st, 2020. This concerns the shopping event in Second Life. Applications for the event are open for Second Life merchants until September 7th, 2020. Guidelines need to be followed on intro on Second Life blog. The SL blog also recently featured the article on unusual holidays. This includes Tooth Fairy Day, Ride the Wind Day, Rainbow Bridge Remembrance Day, especially the one more serious, the 50th anniversary of the bombing of the Rainbow Bridge between Dantopolis, Dant State, Xenopolia and Dant City, Dant Province, Dant Prefecture, Elitopia in August 28th, 1970 in which 2,000 were killed and bridge destroyed resulting in bridge to be rebuilt within 10-year time frame finishing in 1980. World Coconut Day and Beyonce's birthday.
We begin the half hour with esports as there's going to be an esports match at 2:45 p.m. Elite City and it's going to be Blood Red Gaming and Jinx Esports Gaming. In the last match on July 30th, 2020 once they compete in Battle Blitz Wars, it was among one of the fiercest yet in the history of the tournament. Maybe in the top 5 most fiercest ever or top 3 but in the end, JXEG defeats Blood Red Gaming by a 4-3 match score in a decisive map 7. For this afternoon's match they to compete in Counter Blitz Striker. The match start was originally to kick off at 3 o'clock this afternoon but this was pushed forward 15 minutes early as per request by Jared Raystar, Lion of the Elitosat. This to act as Q's 15-minute countdown to HNM Chestnut KP15 over at the Elitosat next door.
This as we continue the VWGT Rapid Talk with CHQ's Melissa Katzenschen. Now before the commercial break, we state that the match to begin 15 minutes earlier from 1500 hours to 14:45 as per request by the Elitosat. Do he have authority to do this? This is quite awkward to me to start the esports match 15 minutes earlier than usual start.
The Lion of the Elitosat has made a formal request through appropriate channels and protocols were given as that move was authorized. Even the timing itself.
We have just gotten a signal from ELN24 in order for us to hand off to Catherine Zaniels for ELN24 afternoon live for more on the Blood Red Gaming Jinx Esports Gaming Esports match and need you Mark, J and Melissa to pause.
Given advance notice of the time change, by requirement, they have to be notified of this.
Well, yeah, they always.
But we got told by ELN24 to hand off to them. Why you ignoring the call? Yeesh.
Q and Star along with Star 2000 among ELN24.
The ELN24 countdown timer on feed R33 down to the final minute. We gotta hand off to them.
Other media outlets.
This explains the statement issued
why you not listening
this morning regarding the scheduling alert for Blood Red Gaming versus
Look bud, we seriously need to hand off to ELN24. We continue this after 14:47 and 0 seconds.
Miss 1 for Chestnut Cam year 15
called for like several minutes.
3 o'clock p.m. this afternoon. Another for Iota Elite Year 1000.
Susan Daniels, please come over to Studio S8 for assistance immediately.
8 o'clock p.m. tonight.
Hold it.
0.0 EMT. 00
Seriously.
TRX and MLT.
Time out.
000 easy.
Did you notice the producer's signal?
Requested to do this time move for Elite City.
Stop,
Shop
stop,
and Red
stop.
Matrix
Robert
Esports
James,
to push forward
try
from 8
this.
o'clock p.m.
All right,
7:45
Susan
p.m.
Daniels. A whistle. I will definitely need this. Here goes.
2020. This is RDK 3000.
Damn!
What's
Robert James, not a whistle.
There. That should hush them up. Good thing the whistle does the job. Now, as I said, we got the signal from ELN24 to hand off to its Xylem cast, as we will be back at 2:47 p.m. Elite City. Stay with VWGT.
Nice move, Robert James over at Star 2000. Anyhow, welcome back to ELN24 Afternoon Live on ELN24 as we welcome our viewers from CHQ, SRJ64 and Star 2000 Virtual World and Gaming today with the Xylem cast. I am Catherine Zanils from ELN24 News Center Studio A from the ELN24 Zen Media Broadcast Corp HQ in Elite City. Coming up tonight on ELN24 tonight, we will feature an exclusive interview with Gerard Raster and Renee Sanders. Coming up at 7:20 p.m. Elite City as Gerard and Renee, Lion and Lioness of the Elite Art, conduct the dual HNM Bonanza as not only to kick off the countdown to the happy new month of Chestnut Khan Year 15 on the Kanbor-SplixKip calendar slated to occur at the top of the hour, and they will do this again but this time for the month of Iota Elite Year 1020 on the 12-month ESC, Elite Solar calendar dubbed Elitopian calendar slated to occur at the new Grand 00.0 EMT, 0000 TRX, 0000 MLT, 00000 EZT, in which translates to 8 p.m. Elite City tonight. They do not do this on the EDC, Elite Decimal calendar, nor the fixed week and lunisolar and lunar counterparts. Also new Zen months and new super time Cestus, and watch time Milos, SEDT China Rams, Zen date China Grands and such. This is the Lion and Lioness await the cue to start the countdown as they are watching the subject on the video monitor concerning the subject next door at Digi Square, as the feed on the video monitor below the digital clock consists of live feed over at Digi Square at the video monitor at the Elite Art as the start of the esports match at 2:45 p.m. Elite City, where Blood Red Gaming and Jinx Esports Gaming to compete. This acts as cue for the Lion and Lioness of the Elite Art, Gerard Raster and Renee Sanders, elder siblings of Smith Raster and Zen Sanders, to kick off the dual HNM countdown bonanza, with the first one being the countdown to Chestnut KP15. This is the Lion of the Elite Art new esports gamers from Blood Red Gaming. Richard KanBorSeries was born from Kanbor City and resided there until mid-January. Alpha or Mudkip 2020, Elite Year 1020, KP15, DekoAlph 715, AP 179 when he and his family emigrated to Elitopia to reside in Elite City Metro, as he was used to be in Kanbor City Shock as he was transfer of Blood Red Gaming, as he was previously captain of Kanbor City Shock once he learned the news that the former captain of Blood Red Gaming, Alex Vandrat, was killed in a horrific shooting accident as he and his dad was hunting in the Elitopian wilderness early January, as Richard KanBorSeries became team captain. This is Richard and Gerard met in person over at the Elite Art along with the rest of Blood Red Gaming at noon earlier today. Now Richard and BRG are present at Digi Square as they to compete with Jinx Esports Gaming, as the esports match is 6 minutes away, as they are going to compete in Counter Blitz Striker, first to 4. Last match once they compete was last month as they compete in Battle Blitz Wars, as it was one of the fiercest yet, but in the end, JXEG shut out Blood Red Gaming. This in a 4-3 match score. Now for this afternoon's match start is to start at 2:45 p.m. Elite City, not at the usual 3 p.m. start, 15 minutes earlier than usual. This is per request from the Lion of the Elite Art, Gerard Raster. This in the second final match of the regular season of ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Chessbin Siege 2020 EYL 1020 KP15 DekoAlph 715 AP 179. Now we're going to hand off to ELN24 Game TV's Raymond Blake over at Digi Square. Raymond?
Yes, this is Blood Red Gaming esports gamer Richard Kanders gets so much attention recently as he gets the touch by the Lion of the Elatosat by the Elatosat throne as Blood Red Gaming thinks that it is. Good luck for BRG as they really need it to take revenge against JXEG following a last-minute loss in Battle Blitz Warts last month in Map 7. However, the timing of match start, 2:45 p.m. Elite City, not at the usual 3 p.m. start. This has sure surprises the esports gamers of Blood Red Gaming and Jinx Esports Gaming as they wonder why the move to start 15 minutes earlier than usual. They were briefed on the explanation as this explanation is said, request from the Elatosat concerning queue for start of subject preceding to event at 3 p.m. And thus the subject is the 15-minute countdown and the event is the happy new month of Chest Not Gone Year 15 on the KanBorSeries calendar to begin at 3 p.m. Elite City, midnight KBT. This in less than 20 minutes, closing into 19 minutes time, as it's nearing 11:41 p.m. KBT on PK Chukwilladin 31st, KP15. Just earlier in the show, we showcased the detailed profile check of Jinx Esports Gaming and Blood Red Gaming. Now let's summarize in brief, starting with Jinx Esports Gaming. This especially Derek Matthews. This is he share tactics with Elite City Shock and Team K Gaming but have not unraveled it to other esports teams, especially Blood Red Gaming, as that is kept a top secret as JXEG knows every map. Well, Encounter Blitz Striker, Battle Blitz Warts, Speed Blitz 2020 and Space Battle 3000 as they are smart and energetic, and can outsmart most other esports teams. Some of them more easily than others, one example being Red Matrix Esports in a 4-0 win in Battle Blitz Warts yesterday. Jinx Esports Gaming does really need a win to advance to the post-season playoffs. In contrast, Blood Red Gaming already advance in the playoffs, however they can take it in the top 3 standings in points as they look forward to shut out JXEG and knock JXEG out of the playoffs. They also know the maps really well: Encounter Blitz Striker, Battle Blitz Warts, Speed Blitz 2020 and Space Battle 3000. They are also smart and energetic as JXEG, but they can to this more faster than JXEG. The same timing as with Elite City Shock and Team K Gaming. Plus with the Elatosat touch, they can also pounce on JXEG hard the same way Elite City Shock pounce on Beta City DGXL in a 4-0 win yesterday in Battle Blitz Warts. They are tied in 3rd place in the standings with Rex Gaming, with Team K Gaming 2nd in standings and Elite City Shock 1st in standings. Elite City Shock will compete with Red Matrix Esports in the final match of the regular season tonight 8 p.m. Elite City. Post-season playoffs will begin early September 2020 with first match of the post-season confirmed to begin on September 5th. 2020 at 1 p.m. Elite City. Those who will be spectating the esports match and to coach if needed: Team K Gaming, Elite City Shock, Rexer Defiant and Dynamite City Ultra. This in the VIP booth. Mark Zaniels and Corey Zanders, who wish to spectate in the VIP booth, has unexpectedly left as they head to the Carmen to the drive-in theater across the street. Also spectating the match but is off camera. This is an RDK 3000 TriStar today 24-hour 100 Choi 2400 Desi Nuke 6400 Beta City 120 Mark. This is a first to 4 encounter. Dennis Scripter bringing to you live from RDK 3000 TriStar Newsline Studio X8 Beta. This is a competition. 1 person killed and 2 injured after a head-on vehicle crash on motorway 75 just near Rinker just this morning as a car rear-ended onto a bus. However, only the driver of the bus was the only one in the bus and was not injured. This after driver distracted by a subject on the side of a road. A topless woman in the mid-20s that caused distractions sponsored by the woman was arrested and charged with indecency exposure in public. In Sharkville, a shark attack was thwarted as a surfer saw an approaching shark and took immediate action, but was quite a conversational act as he punched the shark at its nose despite recommendations against doing such practice. Shark swam away, thus inadvertently went closer to shore that set off shark alarm. In Dynamite City, a lion escaped from the zoo this morning, resulting in an alarm as the lion frightened the residents as zookeepers and Elatopian wildlife rangers were quickly dispatched and apprehended the lion as he was tranquilized. As always, the lion was brought back to the Game TV over the Elatosat online with revelers get a double treat as the lion and the lioness of the Elatosat hosts a dual HNM for the new KanBorSeries and then Elatopian Superstar at the Elatosat next year. Yes, we talked to the hours close to the action year 2000 hours Elatosat is just about the countdown to chest knockdown as your flocks will begin. Elatosat has just led this is the lion lioness of the Elatosat AIST series on square chest their siblings for the West Lion Sports match. Sanders has just won their hours to the important by RDK to assure the team not certain sexuals as the lion gaming Jerry Reese are the king of the countdown. This outdoor striker and the first to get ready. This lion this gets ready to this is a check for Sports match game Red Gaming versus Jinx Esports game 18-15 and a new year ball on Kanbor Studios. Esports match is now in progress. 3 minutes. Meanwhile, over this is Jinx 24. Starter subject is expected to start on just 10-minute countdown by the Happy New Year just gone year 15 and considered 23 International KBC on Latonia Master Jinx Me KP14. This is the Lion City Metro Latosat. First Jared Race on television. Renee Sanders host the countdown PM Elite City Kanbor PM Elite City Kanbor Rangers International that is mounted on afternoon conditions. They will do one choice. Last time it was used the past few weeks once we ushered in 20 just before Jinx News at 8 PM Elite City. Due to Elite City shot of Red Matrix of the RGJXIG Sports This while Lion will pre-answer the remainder of the second hour of This is 7:45 PM 4th hour of the show. Just after our NEWG2 show airs as usual from 18:30 to 2000 hours RDK over at DG. This is because of the new RDK 3000 TriStar clock guide with extended time bars with slides showing the improved time check that now shows seconds and milliseconds. Maybe no choice, me no choice. Decions and fractions, mice and fractions, seconds and frames, etc. And updated now to 1456 RDK. Swift countdown to top at 1458 RDK toward RDK 3000 TriStar today in which I will join with Danielle D. Cryptor over at Studio X8 Alpha. Maybe this while the sidebar on the right will fill in with video feeds from Jinx Sports Gaming, feed from Gunbornet International +1 Utopia and the live shot of Kanbor City from 1454 to 1501 RDK. I am Dennis D. Cryptor over at RDK 3000 TriStar Newsline Studio X8 Jinx Sports will be back at 1500 hours RDK for RDK 3000 TriStar today. Gaming today have a splendid HNM Kanbor Chest J6 Year 4 TV and Star 2000 TV. We want to say goodbye as we now hand off back to Robert James, Mel K, and Mark J. Phelps.
This is a special flash edition of Star News. I am Susan Daniels over at Star News Center at the Star 2000 headquarters in Elite City Metro. We want to apologize for the VWGT viewers as we are going to take a pause on the show for like 12 to 15 minutes as VWGT will gonna be back at or after 3:02 PM Elite City as we are going to devote the remainder of the hour with the countdown to the HNM of Chestnut Con Year 15 as on the bottom bar the time date for Elite City Metro has been replaced with the time in KBT with the date on the Kanbor DIN calendar. Pikachu, 31st of Quiladin Con Year 15. As the time and date for Elite City Metro is moved to the upper right as this we have a dozen minutes, or 20 minutes left to Chestnut Con Year 15. Final Kanbor DIN hour as it is after 100 and 1900 kilo Kanbor DIN time and 6 solar minutes left. 5:54 KST. This as there are two events that is taking place now. One here in Elite City but taking place indoors at the Elitazart, in which is beside Digi Square in which there is an esports match in progress. Blood Red Gaming and Jinx Esports Gaming but that is not the topic we'll cover here at Star News for this report. It's concerning the countdown over at the Elitazart, along with the countdown from Kanbor City as we show you live shots from Kanbor City and over at the Elitazart. One is Star News correspondent George Harrison over at the Elitazart while we have a freelance reporter Mark Hansor on the Star News line from Kanbor City. We begin with Mark Hansor. What is it like in Kanbor City?
Yes, there are some crowds mostly Pokemonians in the streets of Kanbor City as they are awaiting the start of Kanbor DIN month of Chestnut Con Year 15 as KanBor Studios and Kanbor Mudkip has switched the lever and thus the NYE, on in this case, an ME ball has been raised on top of KanBor Studios to kick off its Happy New Month countdown of Quiladin Gon Year 15. Even RDK 3000 TriStar Kanbor D plus Kilo Regions Divisional Leader Rex X Cryptor also signals the cue to count down as he will set off the fireworks across Kanbor D City, as this is on an automatic timer. This is indeed going to be the final month of Chessbin season of Kin Year 15, as a month from now it will be Poplio season, and thus the final season of the KanBorDein calendar, rounding out the months of Poplio, Brianne, and Primarina of KanBorDein Year 15. This in conjunction of Delta season on the Elitopian counterpart, with months of Kappa, Lambda, and Mu to round out Elite Year 1020. Along with fourth quarter with October, November, and December to round out 2020 on the civil calendar. Going through Halloween toward Christmas toward the new year, Kin Year 16, DekoAlph 716, a P180, Elite Year 1021 and 2021.
What is it going to be like once the clock strikes midnight KBT, 3 PM Elite City in less than 10 minutes?
However, the NME ball has been already raised just within the last moment or two on top of KinKip Studios, as KanBorDein is mastering the ball drop, while RexX Cryptor over at RDK 3000 TriStar. KanBorD Bureau next door will master the fireworks across KanBorD City, plus the siren on the rooftop of the RDK Kanbo building. This in a ceremonial siren sound off. Also horns to be sounded too in a ceremonial horn sound off. This in the next 9 minutes, and on most KanBorD television networks including all KanBorNet platforms, there will be a televised HNM countdown to Chess Knock on Year 15. However, the practice now carries over onto Elitopian television, as Jinx24 also to launch its own HNM countdown to Chess Knock on Year 15, a first ever in Elitopian television, mastered by Jinx Media KanBorNet Broadcast House in Elite City Metro, Elitopia. This will begin at 14:54 Elite City time, in like the next 2.5 minutes as I check my watch, 14:51 Elite City, 23:51 KBT, and 36 seconds. Now, there are going to be celebrations outside of KanBorD City and KanBorD Republic, even in the Kin World and Pokemon Nintendo World continent, especially in Unnovabian, Kalos, Neonian, Splatoon, Norsetian, Emoldian, Animal Crossings, Mushroom Kingdoms, and Yoshi Island, and one other country outside the continent, but only in Webchesterfield and Webchester and not other cities across Webchester. It is definitely not to be seal-baited outside on Elite City Metro. Before we go, we want to get the latest on the sports match in progress over at DG Square. Jinx Esports Gaming vs Blood Red Gaming. Counter Blitz Strikers match start occurred at 2:45 PM Elite City. Looks like Jinx Esports Gaming has since gained some momentum, however just recently Blood Red Gaming dominates and overtaking JXCG, led by Captain Richard K-Star. Born in KanBorD City, residing in Elite City Metro, in which he gets serious especially toward the climax toward Chess Knock Kin Year 15 coming up in several minutes time, as we show you live shot of KanBorD City. The countdown is on for the HNM event, as such an event over at the Elitosat behind our studio. This is KanBorDeins and Revelers at the Elitosat here up for HNM Chess Knock KP15 on the KanBorDein calendar. Then in 5 hours the Revelers at the Elitosat bring in HNM Iota Elite Year 1020 on the ESC. That is all for the newscast for this hour. I am going to be double duty for today, as not only to cover for Jinx News but also for KanBorD News International Elitopia over at KanBorNet International +1 Elitopia. So to see more of my reporting, tune to channel 36.1, 36.2, or 36.3 if viewing from Elite City. Otherwise consult local listings, as KanBorD News International Elitopia also airs on Jinx24. Anyhow, I am Alex James from Jinx Media KanBorNet Broadcast House in Elite City, signing off. For those on Jinx TV Domestic, Arrow Today is next. For those on Jinx Radio, World Report is next. For those on Jinx TV International, Simulcast of Zeno News 24 from Xenopolis City, Xenopolia is next. And on Jinx 24, KanBorD News International Elitopia is next. Have a splendid new KanBorDein month of Chess Knock KP15. Bye bye.
Now I am going to step out of my way and go into dual view, as we have the view from the lighters out onto the right, while on the left side we show you what is going on in KanBorD City, as we have 6 minutes left to the subject we just discussed. This as the new year, or in this case, new month ball has been raised in KanBorD City, as it will begin its descent at 11:59 PM KBT, 2:59 PM Elite City to signal the final minute. This as we have 4D no choice left to the subject, as on the video monitor it shows a CGI analog clock that Jinx Media KanBorNet has given authorization to use the subject to count down to HNM Chest North KP15 as the televised HNM count. Down is shown on Jinx 24 in collaboration with KanBorNet International +1 in Ethiopia, in which similar televised countdowns to HNM Chest North KP15 is also shown on all KanBorNet networks in Kanbor-D City and other networks in Kanbor-D City and across Kanbor-D Republic and neighboring countries with local variants.
Now we are aware of the digital clock just above the video monitor in the live shot at the Eliters Art on the right, as it shows Elite City clock time, but on the 24-hour time format as it's 14:55, in which translates to 2:55 p.m. so we can show the countdown timer on the top right as we have 5 minutes left to Chest North Khan year 15, as that will revert back to the clock time and today's date here in Elite City Metro, when the timer reaches 0 at exactly 3 o'clock p.m. and 0 seconds Elite City clock time.
You are correct. The digital clock above the video monitor, it shows the time on the 24-hour clock to the nearest second with some sort of frames ticking, the PAL frames of 25 frames in a second. That is used with the analog clock showing the KBT time, 5 to 12, with countdown overlays. Now following the HNM countdown to Chest North Khan year 15, they do this again in 5 hours as they will usher in the new month of IOTA Elite Year 1020 coming up tonight at 8 p.m. Elite City. This on the 12-month Elite solar calendar that we call the Elitopian calendar, but this time, the fellas over at RDK 3000 Trista will visit the Eliters Art as they, along with the Lion and Lioness of the Eliters Art, to kick off the HNM countdown, then to ring in IOTA Elite Year 1020. It is a possibility that Marks Mills and Coy Sanders will also make its appearance, as the Lion of the Eliters Art will kick off the countdown that will be televised on ELN24. Hour of delay just immediately after their interview on ELN24 tonight with the interviewing Go Silver Star in Bill Shaw is standing beside me. However, Kanbor-D City do not celebrate the new Elitopian months. However, one establishment in Kanbor-D City and the only establishment, RDK 3000 Trista Kanbor-D plus Kilo Regions Divisional Center Headquarters led by Rex X Crypto, will be the only exception. This to occur at 5 o'clock AM KBT in the early morning hours, with fireworks expected but confined to the RDK Kanbor-D Bureau, as this may come as a rude awakening for some Kanbor-D City residents, especially folks minions, but the public has since made aware of this ahead of time of the expected event at 5 AM KBT, 8 PM Elite City. However, the ball drop is not going to be used for this, as this is mastered by KanKip Studios, as Kanbor-D Mudkip do not use this to kick off IOTA Elite Year 1020. In contrast, DELCA cannot master the celebrations here in Elite City Metro, including the NYE ball drop and fireworks for the HNM for the Kanbor-D IAN months, because it has become too frequent for DELC to do this, and also the daytime fireworks ban as per city bylaw, as fireworks cannot be set off during the daytime, as violations result in a 1,000 Elio fine for first offense, upward to 10,000 Elio fine plus either 30 days in jail or 300 hours of community service. It has become too frequent also to master the countdown to the HNM for the Elitopian months. However, they can allow to set off the fireworks, hence the fireworks ban goes from 7 AM to 6 PM. In short, DELCA cannot master the HNM countdown for the Kanboridian and Elitopian months. Anyhow, we are getting close to 2 minutes left to Chest North Khan year 15. I am George Harrison over at the Eliters Art, and we hand off back to Susan Daniels over at Star News Center.
That is George Harrison over at the Eliters Art, a Star News correspondent. This along with Mark Hansel, a freelance correspondent on the phone from Kanbor-D City, as we are just a moment or two away toward Chest North Khan year 15. Anyhow, a reminder for you VWGT viewers, we will return back to the show in 5 or so minutes, not even that, as the hosts to cover the esports match in progress, Blood Red Gaming and JXEG. At this point it was contested once again as JXEG into a slim lead. Hold on, make that Blood Red Gaming as they regain control. Oh my, a contested one yet again. In the meantime, now I am going to pause for a moment or two as we witness the arrival of the Kanbor-D IAN month of Chest North Khan year 15 in just a minute time as it's 11:59 PM KBT as the ball drop begins its descent on top of KanKip Studios, while the Lion of the Eliters Art, Jarrod Racer, counts down the final minute toward the event.
45 seconds. No choice.
City right now following the ball drop. This at the same time, referee to the Elitosat also usher in H&M just not KP15 as it's the formal event over at the Elitosat. They get a double treat as they'll also usher in H&M IOTA Elite Year 1020 on the ESC in 5 hours time at 2000 hours RDK tonight.
Esports Gaming with Blood Red Gaming takes on JC Sports Gaming right now in Kanbor-SplixKip. First to go, well over halfway into round 1 with BLG leading in round 1. Elite City Shock will take on Red Matrix Esports tonight at 2000 RDK. This is the last day of regular season of BLG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020. Post-season kickoff early September.
As they are going to do this again, but this time for the H&M IOTA Elite Year 1020 in 5 hours time on the 12-month Elite Solar calendar. ESC's program is the final day of Theta Elite Year 1020. Day number 30
Mike Z.
is
Crypter and Christina A. Crypter are on assignment but will be back for the evening show tonight. We go live to Kanbor City and the Elitosat in moments, but we begin with esports. This in the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Chessman Siege 2020 Elite Year 1020 KP15 DekoAlph 179 AP 179 in which Blood Red Gaming and Jinx Esports Gaming are competing now in Counter Blitz Striker in the first to 4 series being held now at oh my god. Incoming. Oh no. Hanford City. Tornado alert. By MSE. Until 15:45 RDK. Yeesh.
Oh my. Stand by for breaking news.
Severe weather. A tornado warning has been issued for Axel County in Dark.
This is an RDK 3000 TriStar alert. We have a severe weather alert to pass to you at 1502 RDK. A tornado warning has been issued for Axel County, including Hanford City, Indan Province, Indan Prefecture, in central southeast Manitoba, until 1445 local, 1545 RDK, and East City. The alert also affects Motorway 22. On the MSD.org, severe thunderstorm possibly producing a tornado based on radar evidence is located just near M22 and Hanford City and even southeast at 38 nitros confirmed for 15 kilometers per hour.
Reports just in from Thunderscope storm chasing based in Elite City that the tornado is now on the ground. 20 on the ESC headlines, tornado is on the ground. If you are watching this from Hanford City, you must seek shelter immediately, as this is a dangerous situation on deck. Right now, tornado is located to the south of A77 and north of M22. Drivers commuting on A77 must avoid taking exit 825 to southbound M22 to Hanford City. Drivers on A77 toward M22 must exit and head northbound as the tornado is expected to cross over M22 before reaching Hanford City. Travel delays and disruptions may be possible. At the last resort on M22, get off the road and lie flat in the ditch or hills. Cover your head to protect for flying debris or find a substantial shelter immediately.
Tornado watch remains in effect until 17 o'clock local, 1800 RDK for parts of Dan Province and Dan Prefecture. To recap the bulletin, tornado warning in effect for Axel County including Hanford City, in Dan Province and Dan Prefecture until 1545 RDK. We will have more on this once more information comes in, including any traffic incident reports, so please stay tuned for the latest. This has been an RDK 3000 TriStar alert.
In Rexer, a vehicle motor crash blamed on a topless female on the side of
We
the
will
road
also
next to
provide a
motorway
live
75
traffic report
distracts
on
the
the
driver
matter.
as he
Also
rear-ended
traffic
into a
in
bus
Elite
with no
City Metro
occupants.
coming up at
1 killed,
1515
2
RDK
injured. No
and
one in the
weather
bus were
forecast
hurt.
at
Female
1525
arrested for
RDK.
indecency
However,
exposure
we
in
must
public
head
and
back to the
Dynamite
top
City.
story.
A lion
Esports and
reportedly
gaming,
escaped
as
from the
Dennis
locals who
said,
caused
it's
panic and
over
mayhem
halfway
this
in
morning.
round 1
Lion
as
has
Blood
since
Red
been
Gaming
caught and
is
brought back
currently
to the zoo.
dominating in round 1 of Counter Blitz Striker over JC Sports Gaming. This in the first to 4, with over 4 minutes left in round 1. We go live to ELN24 Game TV's Raymond Blake, who has lived from DG Square since then as Crypto went to the washroom to brush his hair. Raymond, what is the latest?
Dan Prefecture in West South Central Danielle D. just adjacent to RDK 3000 TriStar. We are devoting 5 to 6 minutes of airtime to cover the final 4 minutes of round 1 as
Stefan Golani, what are you doing with the television remote?
Checking the television channels. Wait a minute. Where are we?
We must be in Elite City Metro, Federal District, Elitopia.
What, but we destroyed it? Hold on. This may not be KanBorSeries
The crowd goes wild. DG Square must be rocking this afternoon.
This must be KanBorSeries 0224. We destroyed the subject in KBE 0215, however we must not repeat the procedure here in KBE 0224 as we have to do it once and only in KBE 0215, and this must be RDK 3000 TriStar World Headquarters. Rather than destroying Elitopia and Elite City in KBE 0224, we better do something good, but how?
Have you heard of esports?
Definitely yes, even Call of Duty League and Overwatch League as they go into the playoffs. However, I do note the final day of the regular season of the regional esports tournament in Elite City Metro taking place now with 2 matches on tap today, one in progress right now, another to occur at 0000 Splix Octal time tonight, 0000 Duo Splix time, 2000 hours local. This in the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 or Elite Year 2020, as Blood Red Gaming takes on Jinx Esports Gaming while eShock takes on Red Matrix Esports in the evening match.
Where does the event take place in Elite City?
This to take place at DigiSquare. I know a way to directly enter through RDK 3000 TriStar as there is a secret entrance. This on floor 5 near Studio X8.
We better hurry, the news presenters may come back on the air at any time, and round 1 in the first to 4 may end very soon. We have not much time left, we better do it fast.
Some douche turned off quad view and tuned the television set to ELN24, as I do note some evil Splixons with the remote until he dropped it onto the floor. This from KanBorSeries. Why on earth are they present in RDK 3000 TriStar World Headquarters in Elite City Metro? I do note they attacked Elite City in KBE 0215, however I heard from them they do not do this here in KBE 0224, as I note they are off to DG Square maybe to watch some esports.
Now we better open this door.
Wait a minute, the alarm may sound once opened.
Oh, should it occur, we use plan B, some weedy magic as we use the teleportation to Instager Square. Here goes. Beep. The alarm. We put plan B in action.
Do it fast. The security are on its way.
We better check what video game the esports gamers compete in, but we better not distract them. We just check the match timer, down to the final minute as we have to do it fast.
But we'd had to be very careful.
Did they go through the door?
No, they did not went through the door. Should they gone though, we at RDK 3000 TriStar Security would have contacted DG Square. This as I reviewed CCTV footage, then they vanish like magic.
I seen the fellows go across Studio X8, thank God we are not yet back on the air, otherwise they would have been photobombed on live TV in front of the television camera, but the production crew over at Master Control Alpha saw the fellows in one of the monitors.
The fellows who was responsible was one of the Splixon type like me, but the fellows are the ones I know. Evil Splixons from KanBorSeries. I have just silenced the alarm. Ryan M. Cryptor, close the door please.
Alright, closing the door and it has to be kept closed at all times.
This must be Counter Blitz Striker, and looks like Blood Red Gaming to dominate map 1.
Раунд 1 почти закончился, и они просто доминируют в первом раунде со счетом 1-0 против соперника, YotaX и G.
We did it. We dominate round 1. Anyhow, I heard someone speaking Russian. Who are you fellows? Speak in English please.
I am Stefan and this is Melina. She speaks Russian but she also speaks English as secondary language.
I know you fellas, from KanBorSeries, in which you went on a destruction spree on KanBorSeries 0215 in the pilot episode in the initial few parts. But you hope you don't want to destroy Elite City here in KanBorSeries 0224.
We don't, in which we rather instead observe what you play in esports against Jinx Esports Gaming. Who are you?
Good. I am Richard Kanders, team captain of Blood Red Gaming Esports. I was born in Kanbor City, Kanbor Metro, Kanbor Republic, then emigrated to Elite City, Federal District, Elitopia in January 2020, Alpha Elite Year 1020, Mudcook Gone Year 15.
I am Rex Silverstar. I was born in Rexer, then moved to Elite City in 2017.
I am Bert Zaster. One was born and raised in Elite City Metro.
Bert, Rex, Teammates, we better gear up for round 2. Stefan, Melina, you can stay, watch, spectate and observe we play and learn about esports.
Okay, Captain.
Richard.
Okay, we will spectate what you do.
Good idea. We must learn how you fellas do.
Почему у вас один ходиск? Мы не знали, что у нас есть запасной. Или мы не перепроверили счет, который мы дали для нашей последней миссии на Канборский земной 0215 12 мая 2020 года?
For some reason, I do have one extra. However, we go on a special mission to destroy but not here in Elite City, Elitopia, because we do not want to repeat the procedure here in KanBorSeries 0224 as we did months ago in KanBorSeries 0215, nor in Xenopolis City, Xenopolian or elsewhere. We must use the teleportation method to teleport to another place, but concerning the ones we have not visited yet, thus among the popular ones.
Ладно.
Wrong place, you idiot. That is Xenopolis City, Xenopolia. We cannot destroy that city. No. That is Xentopolis, Xena. It's in another part of the world. Nice try, but not it either. Rextopolia. It'd have to be other than Alpha Continent. Yeesh. That is Kanbor City, Kanbor Metro, Kanbor Republic. We better try harder. Silversity, Corgitopia. Moving on. Webchesterfield, Webchester. It'd have to be somewhere else. The other places I may not know, as I am grabbing my tablet to know where we are. Okay, tablet is powered up. Begin the teleportation. New York City? No. London, UK. Wrong move. Detroit, Michigan, USA? Not it, ever. Not this place either, US. That is Tilbury, in Chatham, Kent, in southwestern Ontario, Canada. It'd have to be a place that start with letter R. Toronto, Ontario? That is not the place that start with letter R. Regina, Saskatchewan? It'd have to be a country that start with letter R, not a city nor state province. Moscow, Russia? It's not among the countries that start with letter R. Romania? Not it either. Rebloxia? That's the one, but wrong place within the region. Let's see which area is most popular in Rebloxia. It's not Jailbreak, it's not Pinewood Computer Core, it is not Pacifico, it is not Mad City, it is not Meat City, it is not Greenville.
The most popular Roblox place is Adopt Me with 12 billion visits with over 12 million favorites, 2 million likes.
Who are you?
Zenzi Cryptor, divisional leader of RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Unit Division.
Where are we?
RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Unit Division Center headquarters in the administration office on the 3rd floor. Hold on for like a few. I am going to check your temperature and test you for COVID-19 as I may put on my face visor, apron, hair covering, mask and gloves and get out the supplies.
We better head to Adopt Me right away.
What are we going to do here?
We are going to dispose the remaining Echo Disk, but the mode will be set to bomb disk as we plan to destroy Adopt Me with a blast radius of 3 miles, 5 kilometers, 25 kinonitros. We plan to detonate at 0-100 splix octal time, 0-100 duo splix time. Tonight. Ha ha ha.
That equals to 2000 hours RDK, 00.0 elite metric time, 0-100 tracks time, 0-100 mil time, 0-100 elite zen time.
Now we have 0 Echo Disks left. Let's head back to Elite City Metro.
But the date set for detonation is set wrong as it was set for the next day, September 1st, 2020. In the evening.
I just realized, I correctly set the time of the detonation to destroy Adopt Me on the Echo Disk, but I set it to the wrong date, as it's set to detonate at midnight UTC the 2nd of September, 2020, and not the 1st of September, 2020. It is 2016 UTC into round 4, Blood Red Gaming have its lead cut by 1 as JXEG made a match score dominating round 3, so we have less than 28 hours left to detonation over at Adopt Me, not 3 hours 44 minutes.
Мы должны вернуться и перенастроиться на следующие 4 часа.
We can't, it's high up in a tree and we do not have a ladder at hand. Let's forget about it for the time being.
Hear this. The Jane Esmeralda's house, we goes destroy this house, she now in shopping. You need Echo Disk to destroy that Jane Esmeralda's house.
Okay, Evil Spixen in Grounded series, we have this Echo Disk, but this time mode is the bomb disk. I can lower us to 2 kilometer of areas, we goes enter center countdown about 10 minutes to exploded.
Okay, we goes back to main stations for finishing the mission, we de logic power. All 4. Sent back to main of KBE for finishing this mission.
Welcome back to Afternoon Live on ELN24. I am Catherine Zanils.
And I am Simon Harrows for this segment, bringing to you live from ELN24 News Center Studio 8 ELN24 ZBG headquarters in Elite City.
Now today marks a special day on ELN24 as Simon Harrows celebrates 25 years on ELN24 as he was among the first presenters on ELN24 Afternoon Live as Afternoon Live celebrates its 25th anniversary tomorrow.
That is correct. As part of 25 years on ELN24, we devote this segment involving the flashback of the events we cover here at ELN24.
Before we talk to Simon on his experience on ELN24, we show you a flashback on New Year's Eve 1995 as Simon covers the new year on the Muyan year of RDK 371 in Kiplianian Kingdom, just 6 hours shy of the celebrations here in Elite City Metro for Elite Year 0996.
Now that is all for the newscast on Afternoon Live on ELN24 as we celebrate the first year on the network, as the network was launched back on January 1st, 1995 at 1 p.m. Elite City, as we gonna air the special 1-year anniversary of ELN24 tomorrow evening on New Year's 1996 or Elite Year 0996 at 7 p.m. Elite City 00.0 Elite Metric Time, Canaan and Tracks 0. We want to show you live pics from our affiliate in Kiplianian Kingdom, our RTKL1, in which it is just a couple moments to 12 midnight on 10th Torax 8-KLN 370 in Kiplianium/Metakip calendar in Kiplianian time. This is Kiplianian Kingdom is slated to celebrate the new Muyan year 8-KLN 371, as the area is 6 hours ahead of UTC, 11 hours ahead of Elite City. We at ELN24 wishes the Kiplianian regions a splendid new year of 8-KLN 371 or 1996, in which we have close to 6 hours to the new Elite year EY0996. I'm Simon Harrows from the ELN24 News Center at ELN24 headquarters in Elite City. Have a safe new year, party responsibly, and I will be back after 1 p.m. Elite City for the rundown of the news. Stay with Afternoon Live on ELN24. The computer on the news desk back then, it was an all-in-one desktop computer from K-Tech with KOS 5.7, compared to the tablet-like top combo on your desk running KOS 12.1. The computer back then was hardwired to the LAN network, however the device here always connected to Wi-Fi.
Yes, even you had to check your watch to count down to the new year in subject back then.
Yes, I had my analog watch in the studio clocks, where analog is I can read, analog is I sync my watch to the studio clock, and which was atomic clocks that sync automatically every day. Those got replaced with digital clocks in the year 2000, or leave year 1000, as I can also read digital. Also open up the clock app on the computer in KOS Accessories folder.
December 31st, 1995. That's the day when I was born. Anyhow, esports and competitive gaming, video game tournaments was unheard of in mid-1990s in Elite City and across Elitopia. 10s or Elite Year 1010s here in Elite City. First mention of it was well after the year 2000 or Elite Year 1000 in 2007 or Elite Year 1007, then goes mainstream in early 2010s or Elite Year 1010s here in Elite City and across Elitopia, with the first esports tournament in 2015 or Elite Year 1015 at Elito Arena in Elite City, and the first televised esports match the following year in 2016 or Elite Year 1016. This as Game TV gets launched in 2017 or Elite Year 1017, and plotting and construction of DG Square Esports Gaming Center within the same year.
Yes, even at one time in 2015 or Elite Year 1015, when ELN24 celebrates 20th year on the air, I covered the first esports tournament as I celebrate my 20th year on ELN24, August 31st, 2015, during the Summer Spare Tournament. Blood Red Gaming, in which was formed in 2014, competed against the predecessor of Jim Spert's Gaming, Rex Spert's. It was a heated match, and in the end, BRG defeated Rex Spert's 4-3 match score.
As I recall, the match score and map scores per map 5 years ago compared to the scores in the match in progress, JXEG vs BRG, it seems to be in line.
This sure surprises me to have the potential same outcome with the outcome 5 years ago. Also coincides with the score for the Elite City Swifters in baseball in a 4-3 win against Radicalico as the first baseball game held at Zeri Park, and which was first opened 20 years ago in the year 2000, or League Year 1000, August 30th, 2000 in the Elite Baseball League. This in which Elite City Swifters could repeat the outcome as they play against Scottville Honeybees at Zeri Park, and which is in progress. Bottom 6th inning 2-2 tie, 1 out. Due to a preseason football event, EFL's Elite City takes on Sharpeville Octoputs in second quarter. Elite City just scored a touchdown, leading 21-10.
How do you know the scores without checking your phone or device?
2 of the feeds on the back wall, monitors showing the baseball and football games. Our system networks CLSN and ELSN2. Also I also watch the feed from Game TV regarding Blood Red Gaming JXEG Spares match. BRG dominating Mac 2 as of current. Late in second.
Hold on for several moments as we go back to the clip in the archive.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Happy New Year to the fellows in Kiplitonian Kingdom. As fellows just ushered in 8-KLN 371 or 1996's fireworks are going off right now in the capital of Kiplitonian Kingdom of the network. Our RDK1 switches from the clock item to the live shots of the fireworks is for me. It sure is a beauty. And in which we have 6 hours, 25 kois, 600 minutes, 1,600 years left until the new elite year of EY0996, and the fireworks here in Elite City is projected to be the best, even better than the event last year once we ushered in 1995, or elite year 0995 and modified Julian Day number 50,000. Also the fireworks going off now in Kiplitonian Kingdom. Areas slated to ring in the new year in the next hour including Kalos, Nevian and KanBorSeries. Most notably in Silver City of KanBorSeries celebrates 250 years of independence a day after New Year's, as fireworks in Silver City and in its capital will last for 250 minutes, 1 minute for each year of independence. That is 2 hours 10 minutes ending at 2:10 AM Silver City time, 4:10 PM Elite City. This is we welcome to the second hour of afternoon live on ELN 24. I'm Simon Harrows bringing to live from ELN 24 headquarters in Elite City, Federal District, Elitopia. It is 1:01 PM Elite City, 75.0 EMT, 18:01 tracks time on this move 30th, Elite Year 0995, Kappa 36 on the EDC, Elite Day 364, Blogster Mike 6 Zekfair 0, 363, 780 Elite Metric Date, Sunday, December 31st, 1995. The top stories this hour: Kiplitonian Kingdom and areas in UTC plus 6 hours joins in the others so far to ring in the new year of 1996. We recap the celebrations so far as Kalos, Nevian and Silver City. KanBorSeries is due up for celebrations in the next hour. To be honest, that was over 90 Elite Metric seasons ago, 9,010 days to be exact, as I know the Elite Metric Date Elite Epic of 363, 780 where I report on the new MUI year on New Year's Eve 1995 and today's date, August 31st 2020, 372, 490 Elite Metric Date Elite Epic, and I did some quick math as I have a calculator at hand in my pocket. However, the fireworks set off prematurely in Silver City. KanBorSeries by 10 minutes to some idiot jumped over the fence and went to the control panel for the fireworks and manually set it off. This in celebration at the football win, not soccer, not European/American inspired football, Australian rule inspired football, as Silver City defeated Hawkville with a 15/10, 100-13/15, 85. Silver City police arrest a fan for trespassing and was sentenced to 5 years in jail plus a 10,000 KanBorSeries marked fine. Once worth 2,000 leos, now worth 1,600 leos.
Yes, he committed suicide in 2001 just a few hours after completing the prison sentence, as he jumped off a bridge into the freezing cold raging river as he was drowned.
Yes indeed. However, I am just checking the Game TV feed on the monitor on the back wall. Round 2 is just nearing its end. Grabbing my smartphone really quick, unlocking it, Blood Red Gaming slated for round 2 win.
This as we hand off to Raymond Blake at Digi Square really fast.
Oh my freaking god. Blood Red Gaming. Jinx Esports Gaming. Oh my god, it is a contested one. About time. BRG just in the slim lead. Look out. JXEG trying to dominate in the last minute, and they are trying hard. BRG active. Is it enough for JXEG to tie it up? No. But it was very close as Blood Red Gaming dominates round 2 and Counter Blitz Striker leading the match score 2-0. However, this sure upsets the JXEG gamers as they believe they want revenge and dominate subsequent rounds. Now it appears a fire alarm just went off, and it's believed that according to an Elite City Shock Esports gamer Captain Mickey Daniels that a spectator who's a fan of JXEG went up to exit 5 and pulled the fire alarm. As Elite City Shock Esports gamers rush to escort the fan away from exit 5 as Team K Gaming Stefan Zanders just put the fan into a headlock as he also watches wrestling on television once he have free time. This fire alarm determined as revenge for JXEG loss in the past 2 rounds. This as DG Square security is dispatched as they are now on scene to escort the JXEG fan away. That's the reason why the fire sirens go off. The esports fan spectator can be charged for a false fire alarm, perhaps a felony. Yes, Corey Xander says I have my multi-radio on scanner mode to listen for chatter from Elite City Fire and Rescue and Elite City Police Department, and it is believed that the firefighters are on the way, and also, just now the cops. For some reason, my dog, Lucky, came over to the front seat. Soon after the dash shows hatch door ajar as I note someone or some object went into the rear seat as I must check the rear seat.
Ha! The cops never find me here.
Who is that in the rear seat?
Darn. The driver has spotted me.
Get out of my car immediately. You have no business to go into the rear hatch. Also mind my dog, Lucky. Also don't go into my friend's hatch beside or other cars in the car meet, opening the hatch door. Lucky. Sit. Good dog.
Now I must gonna hide somewhere else, maybe under the car? But the vehicle have insufficient ride height clearance. Maybe the truck just not far? This I can try as it is raised up quite a bit.
Mark Zaniels, it sure is very warm, 30 degrees Celsius. Forecast high was 24 degrees Celsius. Corey Xanders, yes. It sure is hot out but the humidity is not too impressive, heat index only 3 degrees warmer. Now I heard thunderscope on my multi-radio, it's due to the strong southwest breeze. However at Kesar Mountain northwest of Elite City where Kesar Ski Resort is located, it sure is quite the opposite, -2 degrees Celsius, -20 tempos with heavy snow on the mountain top, freezing level at 1,200 meters, 3,000 nitros in elevation.
This as a strong warm breeze from the southwest has resulted in a temperature surge in Elite City Metro, while at Kesar Mountains to its northwest, there has been reports of the first snowfall of the season, and much earlier than expected. Just 10 centimeters or 25 chino nitros has fallen so far. Freezing levels at 1,200 meters, 3,000 nitros. Next on EWC today, we'll have the latest on the aftermath of the situation near Hanford City as a powerful tornado narrowly missed the city that struck the A77M22 junction, causing a traffic mess. Freeways are currently closed. More details are coming in on the breaking story, but first off, latest on Blood Red Gaming and JXEG match, as round 4 gets underway at the bottom of the hour. This as BRG leads 2-1. Gameplay coverage on our sister network Game TV. News perspective on ELN24. Now here's the locals on the 8s.
JXCG, we are down to the final Dino Choi.
In the past 10 minutes, it was hot, now it is getting chilly. Only 14 degrees Celsius, 140 tempos. I was shivering cold as I had to put on my jacket. Is this originated from Kesar Mountains? It is getting windy. Wind orientation has shifted to the northwest, and just radioed thunderscope. They say that it must be the cause.
To recap the update, 8 killed and 22 hurt in the wreck caused by the tornado at the M22A77 junction, and evacuation order issued for Hanford City due to an active brush fire due to a tanker blast causing a fire. Freeways and subject are closed until further notice. We will have more on the breaking story once more info comes available. For more, tune to our sister network ELN24. Now it has been unseasonably cool in the last several minutes in Elite City Metro as temperatures dropped to 14 Celsius from 30 Celsius. We explain the reason after the break. Latest on JXEG and BRG match. This gets even contested now. It's among the fiercest. Coverage on Game TV. Here's the locals on the 8s.
I wonder if Jinx Esports Gaming gonna tie it up. Just observing the score on the electronic board and listening to gamer radio on the car oh my god. That must be Mark's multi-radio going off. Oh my. Something just popped up on my dash. Rain alarm level 1 has been issued. It is a good thing that I have my umbrella at hand, and David Zanders have his rain gear at hand, with Lucky as the dog is now in his car as she is heading home. What is this now at the electronic sign over at DG Square across the street? Free admission? And where did Mark Zaniels go? Did he rush to DG Square? His car? The Ilitosat? Gamer Corner? His car is still there. Anyhow, thankfully my car is already on as it's not an accessory. Climate is turned off. Corey, Good thing I heard the chatter from Thunderscope regarding heavy rain to come to Elite City Metro as they were checking the weather radar. This is its cue to take action for me as I had to rush to my car to put on my rain gear. This just before my multi-radio goes off for a rain alert like 3 minutes prior. Also, I had to put up my hard top on my car as it was put down, as it was nice out at first, then within 2 hours at the meet. It was so hot, then got a lot windy, then chilly, then just now, it'll gonna rain and gonna rain hard.
It appears that heavy rain is making its way toward Elite City Metro and a rain alert may get issued imminently, and would advise you to tune to EWC once the alert gets into the weather center. This in which you should take action and prepare now, even before the heavy rain alert gets issued. And once it gets issued, we at EWC will be the first to report, and due to the esports match in progress, the fellas at DG Square may waive admission fee. As a result, do expect word of free admission once the rain alert gets issued. This as Jinx Esports Gaming gets into the advancement, and if that maintains, would tie it up at 2-2. This in late in 4th round, while I and the fellows at EWC Weather Center are on alert with the audible alarm and the fellow at the printer on standby. In the meantime, here's the locals on the 8s. I have to apologize to break in with the audio to do audible continuity. Thus, the Meteorological Service of Elitopia has just issued a rain alert level 1 that is in effect for Elite City Metro. Heavy rain is imminent with rainfall rates of 24 kilo nitros per choi. 40 millimeters per hour of rainfall is imminent. To repeat, rain alert level 1 issued for Elite City Metro. I had to get home because my son Victor telephoned me and he said that the smoke alarm goes off. I had to contact the fire department and it was determined a faulty sensor. I had to get to a hardware shop in Elite City just to get a new combo smoke and carbon monoxide alarm.
Although there was no fire nor smoke and the batteries was still good, the smoke alarm was like aged that it's time to get a new one as the sensor was faulty, as I had to telephone Dad on this as he was at the Eldo's with Jared. However, the combo smoke CO alarm is a must as we need to have a carbon monoxide alarm at every floor of the unit as it's a 2-story unit.
Now it's my birthday today as with Max, as I and he turned 19 years old, age of majority in Elitopia. For my birthday I got a new gaming jersey, headband, gaming headset, and new wristwatch plus some new video games Counter Blitz Striker and Battle Blitz Warts. Max only got a gift card for a streaming provider, 6-month membership, take that. Yeah, so close. Bam. Good job gamers. Now we better, oof. Got eliminated. Gonna get it another try. Hold on gamers. My smartphone just going off. Imposing game pause, while I check the notifications. Level 1 rain alert for Elite City Metro. I am gonna check the MSE website and query the Doppler radar. Looks like heavy snow at the Kesar Mountains, and moderate to heavy rain inbound from west. Query the conditions. Overcast, temperature 12 Celsius, 120 tempos, it went up to 30 Celsius like not long ago, from 24 Celsius. Quite windy from the northwest. New push notification just now, free admission at DG Square. This is I may consider going there really soon to spectate the esports match JXEG and BRG. Gonna carry my raincoat and umbrella plus the VIP pass soon. What do you think? Gamers? Oh my watch alarm just went off, as well as my desk clock. I gotta go gamers, as I have to exit the game and hibernate the gaming computer, while I head to DG Square for the BRG JXEG esports match. I must head to DG Square. Stefan Zanders from Team K Gaming has messaged me. He needs me to head there, and Corey Zanders too, in case Blood Red Gaming or JXEG need immediate coaching assistance. Didn't you knew I have my car too? Anyhow, I just heard the evil Splixons you saw earlier in the video presentation. They have since left Elite City as they went back home using the teleportation method, as I saw them at the rear of DG Square and they poofed once the rain alarm went off as they do not have rainwear. I heard their chatter. They must head home. Anyhow, how did the fellows went to New York, Toronto, Moscow, Detroit, and other locations? As you may know, as of story date, United States lead the tally for COVID-19 aka coronavirus, and Russia among the top 5 or top 10 as there were 25 million cases of COVID-19 worldwide. Well, no cases here in across Alpha Continent, and Kanbo World including Kanbor-D Republic. Also in Beta Continent including Korhata Pia, and Webchester. Did the evil Splixons got COVID-19? Just heard from RDK 3000 TriStar Roblox Unit Division. Zenzi Cryptor mastered the testing and checked the Splixons' temperature upon arrival at the Divisional HQ, even tested himself. Tests came back in. Results turn out negative and the Splixons did not have any fever. How does the Splixons avoid COVID-19? They were in said regions for like seconds and their genetic body is different from humans as they are Splixons from Ben 10 Omniverse and they cannot catch COVID-19. For the latest on COVID-19, head to the regional and local public health authority website in your area or consult their offices and seek news outlets. If you feel symptoms of it, see your doctor and notify the public health unit. Stay home and self-isolate for 14 days. If you have shortness of breath or other severe/critical symptoms, contact emergency services. In the US and Canada, it is 911, in UK it's 999, in EU it's 112. However here in Ilitopia it is 888. However we have to get back on topic again as Mark and Corey head to DG Square in case Team K Gaming gets into coaching duties as it has begun to rain hard in Elite City Metro as I have my rainwear at hand. This is I must head there too. Now it is still raining hard outside but not as hard as with the past minute. However Blood Red Gaming is struggling to keep up as the esports match gets into the final minute, though I mean not the entire match but round 4 itself. Anyhow, for those wondering I dress in this, well, we explain that later. Anyhow, this is I head to my left, the camera is right. This is Jinx Esports Gaming gets into the strong advancement into the final seconds of map 4 thanks to coaching assistance from Mark Zaniels and Corey Zanders from Team K Gaming, and that really paid off as BRG and JXEG gets tied at 2-2. Round 5 start at 1700 hours RDK, and if necessary, round 6 at 1730 RDK and round 7 at 1800 hours RDK. Can JXEG or BRG lead after round 5? Well, Blood Red Gaming fights back to dominate round 5, leading 3-2. Can they dominate round 6 or will JXEG tie it up again 3-3? Let's see how it turns out in the next 24 minutes. Anyhow, the rain has stopped in Elite City Metro and it has since cleared out. Well, it gets contested in the final minute. Let's see who takes it. Jinx Esports Gaming. This could lead into overtime. Oh my god. Team kill streak by JXEG, eliminating all of BRG to dominate round 6 at the end, and we are tied 3-3, forcing a decisive round 7. Well, how did JXEG do this? They launch a secret operation that got unraveled in the final few seconds of round 6 that surprises BRG without warning. Yes, Alex R. Cryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar, they sure done a good job at the final play. Raymond Blake, this as I observe the gameplay at the video monitor above. Well, this is it. Round 7, either JXEG or BRG take it after this. If JXEG lose, they get eliminated from the playoffs. BRG are guaranteed in the playoffs along with Elite City Shock and Team K Gaming plus Red Matrix Esports. This is for the money this time, as BRG and JXEG fight on it hard in Counter Blitz Striker. Anyhow, why I dress in this? This is per my discretion as I got the apparel at Gamer Corner earlier in the day, beside DG Square. As I check the stats and gameplay on the video monitor, JXEG dominates at first but Blood Red Gaming takes over possession as I head over to the BRG side to check what I observe on their monitors. And they have since been maintaining the lead. 6 minutes in round 7, Blood Red Gaming is maintaining the lead, however the margin has since grew as it was narrow then marginal now slight. Hey, Alex R. Cryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar. Game on. I am Richard Kanders, team captain of Blood Red Gaming. Hello Richard, now what's up? One of the gamers from BRG. Well, one of the BRG esports gamers had to unexpectedly leave because of an emergency. His cousin's house is on fire as he needs to check on his cousin, so I am substituting for him as a temporary measure for the remainder of the match. BRG still maintaining slim lead. Yes, we win. JXEG is eliminated, what with the beeping and just now the siren.
That is Alex R. Cryptor's RDK terminal and the sirens at RDK 3000 TriStar. He needs to report to the Elitos at next door. This as I heard from him as he just took off the gaming esports jersey for BRG worn over the RDK gaming jersey and he just went out the door.
Welcome back to VWG2N. I am Robert James and this is Mark J. Phelps and Mel K. Now coming up next at 8 p.m. Elite City, 2000 RDK for RDK 3000 TriStar television viewers is RDK 3000 TriStar Today Prime Edition. Mike Z. Cryptor and Christina A. Cryptor is back from vacation as that took longer than expected. Hope you enjoyed your day back. Give us what's on tap for RDK 3000 TriStar Today coming up at the top of the hour.
Talk about a close call. A tornado has made a sudden turn to the northeast and missed Hanford City, however travel was sure a nightmare on Motorway 22 and Auto Route 77. Numerous car crashes and several deaths and the fuel tanker exploded causing a multi-vehicle wreck. Freeways has just been reopened, however emergency lane restrictions are in place until Friday, September 4th as cleanup is underway.
The Elitizide is expected to kick off the 15-minute countdown very soon to the H&M of IOTA Elite Year 1020 on the ESC, and some of our personnel is already at the Elitizide. Mark Daniels and Corey Zanders will be arriving there imminently.
Also, once the countdown reaches 0 and we usher in the Elitos next door at DG Square, there will be an esports match, Elite City Shock and Red Matrix Esports, in the final match of the tournament regular seasons with playoffs to begin late this week. We will see you at the top of the hour on RDK 3000 TriStar Today on RDK 3000 TriStar Television Service Channel 5.1 Elite City, and on RDK Poke on its sub-channels. We'll feature the 5 minutes of Pokemon, Chestnut, as per request by Elite City Shock esports gamer Mickey Daniels. Now where did Robert James go? Did he left the set again? Last time it was due to revenge over flash report on Star News for the H&M Chestnut KP15 coverage 5 hours ago.
To CHQ set please. Melissa Katzenschen, to SRJ64 feed please. Mark J. Phelps, they are not there also.
Tracy Phelps we just heard is also not on set. Where did they go? We at RDK 3000 TriStar are investigating on the matter. Zen S. Cryptor is just coming to our set now. Zen, any whereabouts of the VWG2N fellows?
They gotten paged just recently. They are en route to DG Square.
Seriously?
What?
Is there a reason?
Yes, they are going to cover the special on the final match of ELS vs RMX, however they will be co-hosts on Game TV. Anyhow, for you VWG2N viewers, we want to apologize for this, and we just told from the VWG2N production crew that we will be hosts of the show from now on. However, we are going to plan to start RDK 3000 TriStar Today early.
This as we are going to end VWG2N and the hosts will be back for tomorrow's show as RDK 3000 TriStar Today will begin in a few on CHQ, SRJ64 Star 2000 and RDK 3000 TriStar television services.
Welcome back to ELN 24 tonight. I'm Simon Harrows filling in for Catherine Samuels for tonight only for a special reason. As part of my 25 years on the LN24s, we show you that flashback of my first appearance on the LN24 at 8 p.m. Elite City on August 31st, 1995 in the LN24 archives in the next hour. She will be back for tomorrow's show. In the meantime, we now head back to the Elite Set with Ringo Silverster with the conclusion of the interview with Jared Racer and the launch of the 15-minute countdown to the happy new month of IOTA EY 1020.
Now we are live once again as we finish off the interview with Jared Raystar on topical subjects. Now concerning the grandfather clock, tell me more on the clock. Well, it's a gift to us from Jinx Time as the clock masters were hard at work on making the clocks to ensure its durability and reliability. It is an electromechanical pendulum clock and it does have a battery that winds up every week. However, it also have manual wind up as I do have the key for it. Once the battery runs low, it should run for about 1 year, then the battery gets replaced. The clock plays the chimes on the quarters, half past and the top of the hour as it's a multi-chime clock as that plays Trinity, Wellington, Ave Maria, and Westminster chimes as it's set to Westminster chimes. Also strikes the hours, bim-bams every choice for the high pitch, every 10 choice in the deep low pitch, and bim-bams once every 5 dino choice and 5 choice for each counterpart. Also dings every 20 decinewts and dings the hundreds of the decinewt in sets of force. Now the CGI video clock. Who made the design, and the countdown overlays and fireworks? Well, the countdown overlays and fireworks background was developed by RDK 3000 TriStar. The CGI clock was made by Jinx Vizio, a branch of Jinx Media Gunbornet Broadcast House in Elite City. Those subjects are run via computer and a software mixes those together that is timed on the system clock, in which the system clock gets its output on the 24-hour clock format with PAL frames, 25 frames in a second with message display at the end of the countdown as the digital clock is above the video monitor. Those get set up by Raymond Svolt, our computer and engineering technician, in which he is at the controls. The monitor setup is the same as with the monitor setup at DG Square, in which there's an esports match, Elite City Shock and Red Matrix Esports at the start of HNM IOTA Elite Year 1020. You said there are a few differences. What differs from those at DG Square? First, the borders change color at the end of the countdown, in which DG Square does not have it for its monitors beside my brother Smith Raystar and Renee's brothers and Sanders. Second, we use the display in clock mode as the display over at DG Square use the timer mode. Renee Sanders have her horn, but that is a party horn, while Zen Sanders has his gamer type air horn, while Smith Raystar and I hold the electronic boards, but I hold it kinda differently from Smith Raystar as I do my favorite pose that is unique to me. Anyhow, concerning the event next door at DG Square, who are you going to root for? What esports team? Well, it's definitely gonna be Elite City Shock as they defeated Red Matrix Esports in the match in mid-July. They have the strength to shut out Red Matrix Esports again, and the esports player, number 88 Mickey Daniels, in which he is the command as he instructs his teammates to defeat the opponent. Especially in the video game, they'll compete with RMX once we usher in HNM IOTA month. Counter Blitz Striker.
We'll have the latest on the
and lastly, your shout-outs too? Well, I give my shout-out to the fellows participating, even Mark Zaniels and Corey Sanders is starting tonight. We updated the dress code over at the ballroom area to have exceptions for the rule for key personnel. Also give the shout-out to RDK 3000 TriStar, even Ryan M. Cryptor to lead the countdown. And toward Elite City Shock and Red Matrix Esports competing in the match next door, and wish them good luck and congratulate Blood Red Gaming for its win and Simon Harrows from the LN24 on its 25th year on the network. Thank you for the interview, as Ryan M. Cryptor has heard what we said, and this of course he knew that the time has come, as he is going to signal the 15-minute countdown to the happy new month of IOTA Elite Year 1020 on the ESC, as I must get out of the way as Zen S. Cryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar joins with Ryan M. Cryptor with the kickoff. Ryan M. Cryptor, take it away.
Okay, we begin, but only when I say action, okay?
Okay, Ryan M. Cryptor. We are ready.
Here we go. In 1, 2, 3, action!
Or 25 decinewts.
The 15-minute countdown has been started, as we also have the countdown on the footbar also active on RDK 3000.
That sure is quite an endorsement for us at Elite City Shock, and we shut out Red Matrix Esports. We'll shut out them again. You are correct, Mickey. However, Elite City Swifters also play tonight in a doubleheader with the opponent, as they defeat the opponent 4-3 in 10 innings. They'll play again tonight, as the baseball game is already in progress, but it's held at Zen Dome. The afternoon game was played at Zay Park due to a football event EFL preseason at Zen Dome, as Elite City shut out the opponent 72-62. The reason for the doubleheader: yesterday's game was postponed due to smoke, thus the fire alarm went off at Zen Dome, as that was blamed on a fire in the kitchen. Fire was put out within seconds, but the smoke was so thick the personnel at Zen Dome had to evacuate. This during you fellas compete against Team K Gaming when my scanner went off concerning fire alarm at Zen Dome, along with news alert push notification from ELN24 app on my phone, as I also heard the fire sirens as I rush out of DG Square to my car and swiftly drove to the stadium to talk with Rocky Daniels concerning the cause of the alarm. However, once I come back with Rocky, thanks to yesterday's baseball game gets postponed, I was shocked that you fellas got shut out by Team K Gaming in a 4-2 match score, as you failed to tie up the score. Yes, Team K Gaming is sure unbeatable. However, in the match after that, we spectate the match Blood Red Gaming and Rex Matrix Esports, and it was quite a show. However, BRG dominates the final 2 rounds easily with a 4-2 match score after a contested first 4 rounds. Renee, I heard that Jared is rooting for the Shock. You rooting for them also?
The Shock? What do you mean?
Elite City Shock, an esports team who will compete with Red Matrix Esports at 8 bells.
Oh, that, yes, I am going to give salute to them as well.
Regarding the nifty clock, does it sell at Rex Clocks?
Yes, it sells at Rex Clocks at the store in Elite City, as it sells for 445 Elios and 95 Elio cents as per sale going on now. Normally it sells for 550 Elios. Those clocks are quite expensive.
I have the clock at my house in the living room, as I got that today as the sale kicks off last weekend. However, it comes in limited quantities, as I got the last one as I rushed to get one before it sells out. I even did the assembly myself, as I spent that on a 500 Elio banknote Blood Red Gaming esports player gave to me as a gift, just to say thanks for coaching in behalf of Team K Gaming. Wow, Mark Zaniels, you sure are lucky. Yes, Jared Raystar, and thus I acted fast. Corey Zanders, the new shipment of the clocks in subject will arrive at 8 p.m. Choi, Desi Nude, Mia, and Mark Zero in just 20 Desi Nudes. 1 Kanbor DEI an hour. So if you want to get one, get it immediately after the H&M celebration event. Rex Clocks close at 10 p.m. tonight. They can also do customizations for a small fee, about 5 to 10 Elios. They can also personalize it with your name or your logo, as you have the logo it on your board and shirt. However, don't get it now, you'll miss out on the event here at the Elatosat, as the H&M IOTA EY 1020 isn't for the next 8 Dino choice. So Corey Zanders, stay with us for the next while. This as we count down, and thus as we have 19 Desi Newts left toward H&M IOTA month. This is my cousin Stefan Zanders from Team K Gaming gave me a 500 Elio banknote just to say thanks for Team K Gaming to advance to the esports post-season playoffs just yesterday. I do note Rex Clocks also have reservations, as I am going to reserve the clock, as I am going to telephone them on my cell.
Thank you for shopping at Rex Clocks. Have a nice evening.
You too. Goodbye.
That last customer, he was so nice to us as he got his new watch. He sure is a gentleman as he got his new Jim's Time Classic analog watch. However, the one prior to that, he sure was quite rude as he made insults, even threatened us to have sex or the place would be set on fire. We contacted Elite City Police and the officer showed up within a minute as he arrested the fellow just as he struck a match, but it went off target and landed at a waste bucket as I immediately grabbed the fire extinguisher and put the fire out within seconds as the target was the carpet. Hold on while I get the phone. Hello. Rex Clocks Elite City. I am Kevin Zillerstar.
I am Nemo Kanbor from Kanbor D City over at KanBorSeries Pilot HQ.
Where Kanbor from KanBor-SplixKip Studios in Kanbor D City.
I would like to have a kilo Kanbor DN time and Kanbor DN solar time clock.
First, we do not have kilo Kanbor DN time clocks nor solar time clocks. Second, we do not accept orders from outside Democratic Republic of Elitka.
First, you have no business to use my smartphone. And second, you made an overseas phone call to Elite City, Elitopia, that cost like about 20 to 30 can coins for such call.
I am terribly sorry. I won't do it ever again.
Hello. Rex Clocks Elite City. I am Kevin Zillerstar.
This is Natalie Paulson from Gacha Zone from Gaikian Life.
Natalie Paulson, we do not take calls from a region that is on our blacklist due to such event on February 25, 2020 outside of KanBorSeries 0224.
Darn. He hung up on me. Oh well.
Hello. Rex Clocks Elite City. I am Kevin Zillerstar. This better not be more a Kanbor once again.
This is Alex Ryong over at Zeno Media headquarters over at Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, as I am on commercial break on Zeno News 24. Do you have the Jinx Time Techi watch?
We do, but we do not accept orders from Republic of Xenopolia. Stay on the line as I reroute each of Nano Clocks from Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, and associate will be with their US. They also have the wristwatch in subject.
This is Zeno Clocks Xenopolis City. I am Mike Zenostar.
I am Kevin Zillerstar over at Rex Clocks, Elite City, Elitica. A customer from Xenopolis City, Xenopolia named Alex Room from Zeno Media have inquiries on the wristwatch's Eco Time Techi, in which he telephoned Rex Clocks, and I am rerouting his call to you.
Okay. We do have the wristwatch in subject and he is now on the line at my end just now. You may hang up now.
Have a nice evening. Hello. Rex Clocks Elite City. I am Kevin Zillerstar.
Game on. I am Mickey Daniels, captain of Elite City. Shock, I had to make this phone call fast because of the esports match in several minutes. Question regarding the new watch Zyko Time RF880X, is it out yet? Another Elite City Shock esports gamer desperately needs it badly.
Yes, we do. It is just out just today. However, you need to end the call and get ready for the Spirits match with Red Matrix Spirits at the top of the hour. Is your bro Dennis beside you?
Yes. He is beside me.
Have him to get the watch for you. It costs 35 Leos 95 Leo cents. Have fun on the match and thanks for calling Rex Clocks.
Okay, game on. Bye bye. Dennis, go to Rex Clocks ASAP. The watch costs 39 Leos 95. Get the one with our team colors. Okay, Mickey, but just after 8 p.m. Okay Dennis, go get it after round 1 conclusion.
Hello. Rex Clocks Elite City. I am Kevin Zillerstar.
Thank God. I tried calling you as the line was in use by another caller. I am Corey Zanders from Elite City. I would like to reserve a grandfather clock, Jinx Time Excite 1 clock, the clock that is used at the Elitosat.
Sure, you are the first to reserve it. This is we do not have any orders yet in our databases. Your friend Mark Daniels brought the last clock in the shipment, as the next shipment is due to arrive in the next several minutes at 8 p.m. Welcome back to ELN24 tonight. I'm Simon Harrows filling in for Catherine Zaniels for tonight only. Latest on the countdown to the happy new month of Iota month, 6¼ minutes left to the event over at the Elitosat, as we show you live shot of the Elitosat ballroom. We will place the live shot in the pick and pick onto the right side in a minute or two. This is the esports match also to take place at the same time. Elite City Shock and Red Matrix Esports, as the news said, has changed its ambient glass. It's hard on my eyes as I got out and put on my anti-glare reflector shades that I also use it for driving at night and rainy weather. The same tinted glasses with the gaming glasses and gaming goggles that the gamers, especially Spirits players, wear. Also for the visor on my car. Also grabbing the laptop that Catherine uses, but it's a new one as the old one. I accidentally spilled coffee on it as a Game TV producer have just set it up for me. Anyhow, the coverage is powered by our sister network. Game TV is Game TV and ELN24, a parent company of Zen Media Broadcast Corp. As we have 5 minutes and a half to match start over at DG Square. This is same toward the happy new month of Iota month over at the Elitosat. We now hand off to ELN24 Game TV Gaming and eSports correspondent and commentator Raymond Blake over at DG Square, while we show the action at the Elitosat in the pick and pick on the right.
Oh my god. Oh dear. Accidents do happen, Simon, try to avoid it next time, thus the gaming laptops sure are quite expensive.
I will try my best, Raymond.
Anyhow, this is indeed a final match in regular season for the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Chesspen Siege 2020, Elite Year 1020, Gone Year 15, DekoAlph 715, a P179. A -KLN 395 for our Mutian viewers on ELN24 International Kaplanian Kingdom feed as channel gets launched 2 hours ago along with ELN24 International Gem toward our viewers at Beach City, Delmarva. Anyhow, those who will be spectating the esports match will be Blood Red Gaming, Team K Gaming, Jinx Esports Gaming, X8, Red Matrix Partner Green Matrix, Beta City DG Excel, Reeker Defiant, Dynamite City Ultra, DG Elite Esports and numerous others, with every esports gamer in the roster who will be spectating. Expect Team K Gaming as Mark Zaniels and Corey Zanders, who is in the roster, is at the Elatosat next door participating in the Happy New Month event for IOTA Month. Let's take a brief profile check of the Shock in RMX.
Raymond, hold on. Before he gives us a brief profile check of Elite City Shock and Red Matrix, we just told by DLC in a statement just released about the NY Bolts has been raised in Elite City Metro since 7:45 p.m. Elite City, just as the moment the 15-minute countdown to the H&M IOTA month began at the Elite visit. In the statement, it's concerning a new trimester year of third trimester Elite Year 1020 from IOTA to new, September to December 2020, Becky, STD, and Trouts, plus the Rex on top of RDK 3000. TriStar HQ visits per discretion, so it's not only at H&M but HMT2. And we hand off to Raymond Blade once again for the brief profile check.
Okay, here we go. Starting with Elite City Shock, they are leading in standings in the regular season. They are energetic and fast, tough and smart as Blood Red Gaming and Team K Gaming. They have the most wins in the tournament, with Team K Gaming and Red Matrix Esports with the second and third most wins. Based on standings, it is sure enough to effective defeat Red Matrix Esports. Players to watch is Mickey Daniels with his brother Dennis Daniels, who will be spectating and observing the match and provide coaching. Now toward Red Matrix Esports. They seriously need to get a win, however they are also smart and tough and they can defeat most esports teams, but gets defeated big time by Elite City Shock, Team K Gaming, Blood Red Gaming, and their partner Green Matrix Esports. However, at one point narrowly defeats JXEG, while in the second meet with JXEG vs RMX, JXEG took revenge and shut out RMX hard. Their ally Blood Red Gaming in a 4-3 win against JXEG this afternoon will do the coaching for Red Matrix Esports. The video game The Esports Gamers they'll gonna compete tonight is Counter Blitz Striker, and there are viewing parties of the match to be held at City Park, at the Drive-In Theater across the street from DG Square, Zay Park, and Zen Speedway in downtown Elite City. Also in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, in conjunction with the playoff match in its regional tournament Xenopolis City Shock vs Code Blitz in the viewing party in the downtown area. Viewing party in Kanbor City gets cancelled at a last minute due to a sudden thunderstorm, heavy rain, and strong winds, as at one point a severe thunderstorm warning was issued for Kanbor City that was cancelled just now. This is a competition esports match part of the ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege 2020 Elite Year 1020, as we have approximate 90 seconds, 2.5 deci-minutes, or approaching 1 Dino Choi left to match start. 1 Dino Choi warning to the event. By the way, this coverage is sponsored by K's Icon Amp Game Fuel, Gamer Corner, Flex Autos, Rock Tech, K-Tech Gaming, and powered by Game TV. Seconds.
But it's just about time.
2 minutes left.
Smith Ray started good work on the timing for the points. Good thing for the new era. The other one just ran out of air during the last
75 Dino Choice. Renee, get your party horn now, cause we have 60 seconds to live Kanbor Thank you, as always. The gameplay coverage is always on Game TV, Gamer Radio, and online with coverage from News and Talk Perspective on ELN24 and our social network handles at ELN24 and at Game TV, so join the conversation.
This with the hashtag ELS, VS, RMX, as we join Rain and Blake in a few. This is the NY Balls make its descent outside of Elite City Metro and the countdown nearing its conclusion at the Elite visit. We at ELN24 wishes the viewers a splendid IOTA month in third trimester 3T 2020 Elite Year 1020, along with the production crew at ELN24 tonight. Take note, there will be fireworks and sirens too as part of this, mastered by DLCA, so be aware of that. This is the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy IOTA month in 3T EY1020. The gamers have their remarks levels and so for their
20 as we give salute to the revelers of the Elites at next door.
Same goes for Elite City Shop. Happy New Elitopian month of Iota month. Giving salute to the fellows at the Elitosat next door. Iota month already? Wow. Onto third trimester of Elite Year 1020. I will get the watch in 24 minutes at 8:24 p.m.
This is the esports match gets underway. To repeat what I said a minute ago, we were told that fireworks and sirens would be going off as well as it has been confirmed to be going off, mastered by DELCA, and advised from Mayor's office on this. Do not call Elite City Police on the matter as it's an unexpected event. Repeat. Do not call the cops. Also do not call the 888 emergency services on the subject as those are only for life-threatening emergencies. Any misuse of the 888 emergency services is a crime punishable by fines and 30 to 60 days in jail. Also do not call the DELCA to complain on that as this was expected, but we didn't receive word of announcement until T-5 minutes to the event as it's for celebratory reasons. Also do not call the Mayor's office and the 388 city services. To repeat, do not call the police, Mayor's office, DELCA, 888 emergency services nor 388 city services. Also toward the Ethiopian Parliament, to the Prime Minister or Enko of Palace to Enko who we just told, among our ELN24 news line as the operators are dealing with the mass influx of calls. This on the fireworks and sirens. RDK 3000, TriStar, CHQ, SRJ64, Star 2000 and Jinx Media Kanbor, Elite Tower, Zen Tower and Elite City Fire Department are also making a similar appeal. They request the public to stop calling them and tying up the switchboards. This over the fireworks and sirens. Statements by the fire chief by the Elite City Fire Department and the police chief for Elite City Police just released serves as a notice that we just said, stop calling them over the fireworks and sirens as this was expected but we did not receive word of them until 7:55 p.m. Elite City. Even statement by the Ethiopian Department of National Defense stating that the public to stop calling military bases and the National Guard, also the Army, and the Navy over the fireworks and sirens, also the Emergency Management of Ethiopia and Elite City Emergency Management Office as the directors said there was no emergency, and it's for celebratory reasons to usher in the new trimester year 3T 2020 EY 1020. We hand off to Raymond Blake, or we hand off to Ringo Silverster first from the Elitesat.
The telephone was ringing off the hook too at the Elitosat as a staff member told the caller to stop calling them as DELCA mastered the event as it was expected for the new trimester year as they realized of this ahead of time just before the HNM of CHES not KP15 this afternoon just at 1 p.m. our Elite City. However, things sure are the blast at the Elitosat as the countdown has concluded a couple moments ago as the Lion and Lioness of the Elitosat along with Mark Zaniels and Corey Zanders ushered in the new trimester year 3T 2020 EY 1020 also HNM Iota month. They are given a special treat to spectate the esports match Red Matrix Esports and Elite City Shock in which is also in progress as the celebrations here at the Elitosat will end in the next several minutes. We hand off to Raymond Blake over at DG Square. Even DG Square staff and management advises the public to stop calling them on the phone over this. Also don't send them messages over social media and chat services for example Zascord, Zastotrum, Srayspook, and Twixter. Also stop sending emails and fax to them too. This is Elite City Shock and Red Matrix Esports are competing hard in Counter Blitz Striker. Wow. This sure gets amazing by this instant. Red Matrix Esports. Going into the, oh my. Countered by Elite City Shock, now Blood Red Gaming is now chanting on Red Matrix Esports. Wow. JXEG and Team K Gaming chanting on Elite City Shock even Dennis Daniels too.
Hold on Raymond, stand by for an important announcement by the Ethiopian Emergency Broadcast Alerting System. This is concerning the nuisance calls. Viewers, please pay attention.
This message is transmitted in request by Elite City Police, Elite City Fire Department, Mayor's Office, DELCA, Elite City Emergency Management Office, Elitopian Government, Emperor's Palace, Emergency Management of Elitopia, and the Elitopian Department of National Defense. The following has received a surge in the number of telephone calls in the past couple moments and is consist of a nuisance type. In Elite City Metro, Broadcast Media, RDK 3000 TriStar, Trinity Corporation, CHQ, SRJ, Star 2000, Jinx Media Kanbor.net, Zen Media Broadcast Group, ELN24, Game TV, EBN, EWC. DG Square, The Elitos at 888 Emergency Services, 388 City Services. Elite City Police Department All Stations, Elite City Fire Department Stations 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 8. DELCA, City Hall, Mayor's Office, Elitopian Parliament, Office of the Prime Minister. Emperor's Palace. Emergency Management of Elitopia. Elite City Emergency Management Office. Outside of Elite City, Jinx Air Force Base, National Guard Alpha, ZR Navy Base, Rex Army Base, Star Army Base, Elitopian Coast Guard Office Alpha 8, and Elite City Metro International Airport. Outside of Elitopia. Kanbor-D Republic, Kanbor-D City, Kanbor-SplixKip Studios, Cordiotopia Silver City CJN News 24, Xenopolia, Xenopolis City, Xenomedia, Rextopolia, Rexatopia Rex Media, Webcaster, Webcasterfield, WRT News. The public are advised to stop calling the mentioned establishments. To repeat, the public are advised to stop calling them. Telephone abuse is illegal in Democratic Republic of Elitopia and offenders caught doing those can face up to 400 Elios in fines for first offense, up to 10,000 Elios in fines plus 5 years in jail for subsequent offenses.
It has appeared that the messages coming into DG Square social accounts has been stopped, however they are still dealing with nuisance calls. Oh, my, freaking, god. Elite City Shock. Red Matrix Esports. What a show. Team kill streak by the Shock. Now it sure is contesting at this minute. Mickey Daniels. Nice move. Elite City Shock is onto it hard. And about time. The telephones has since stopped ringing over at DG Square as the management is checking into the call log to see which number was responsible, and it was believed as we just learned this was due to an auto dialer application service, based on the call log. Cosmo. Get off the gaming keyboard immediately. You have no business to use the computer. What is this on the screen? Did the app backfired? Drat. Fatal error. And the application has been terminated. This is I suspect the cat. Cosmo must have pounced on the keyboard. Now the operation is a complete failure. Thanks to Cosmo who ruined the operation.
However, Cosmo has done something good to stop the annoying nuisance calls, even to ELN24, the cops, DG Square, RDK 3000 TriStar, the fire department, mayor's office, the parliament, the emperor's office, even the Elitos even ran the application to send spam messages to DG Square social accounts in which was running on your gaming laptop as I force quit the application. This as I paused gameplay with Joshi S and noted the television to ELN24 and had to take action. Cosmo must have also noted the television and took action also. You should think twice about this.
Alright, I am going to uninstall the application immediately.
Okay, as we do not want this to occur again.
This is the nuisance calls has also stopped at RDK 3000, TriStar, CHQ, SRJ, Star and here of LN24-2. The person responsible, a 19-year-old gamer, Max Raster, residing from Elite City Metro, has been fined 350 Leos for such incident as this was the first offense but no jail time. He was also ordered to do 240 hours of community service.
Well, in the end, Elite City Shock shut out Red Matrix Esports in the 4-0 match score. Now about the Echo Disc, set to bomb disc, it's slated for detonation in the next 22 hours. However, some bird has went into the tree at Adopt Me, and took the Echo Disc, and bird flew away. The bird flew outside of Robloxia and made its journey east, and the Echo Disc landed somewhere. Kanbor City? Nope. Silver City, Korhatapia? Wrong. Webchesterfield? Not that either. It landed in an area to the east of Kanbor Republic and west of Splatoon region, with time zone UTC plus 5 hours 30 minutes, a country called Raptorapia with its capital Raptor City, and it's on an island, as the country and island is very small, only 1 million live in the island. 620,000 in the capital itself. Currency is the Raptorian Rex, as it's 5 Rex to 1 Elio. The Echo Disc fell in Raptor City. The Echo Disc has been landed on top of Raptor Media headquarters just next to the satellite dishes. It was left unnoticed throughout. Advancing 21 hours, just 1 hour left to detonation. Remember, the Echo Disc is set to bomb disc with a 5-kilometer blast radius. The evil Splixians are in an undisclosed location.
Prepare for the reckoning of Adopt Me in the next 60 minutes at midnight Universal Standards Time, 0000 Splix Octal Time, 0000 Duo Splix Time. Ha ha ha.
Hold on. The Echo Disc is no longer at Adopt Me. It has since moved out of Robloxia and is now in Raptor City in Raptorapia.
Alright, that is one of our original plans. Our second plan was to blow up the most popular Roblox place. Good thing we are at least quite a distance away, as we are on a yacht to the east of Raptor City, just 20 kilometers away. We have the remote camera and make just 1 kilometer outside of blast radius. Here we go, the final countdown.
This is I observe the monitors. However, we also have a plan in case of an emergency, as we also have water helmets and life jackets plus wetsuits, goggles, full face masks and breathers plus tanks. Should it affect our yacht and we need to abandon ship.
However, that instance is quite rare. It should not happen in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Goodbye Raptor City once and for all, and Raptorapia.
Meanwhile, in Elite City Metro, Mark Zaniels notes a television channel from Raptor City, RN24. This gets owned by Raptor Media. Just checking the channels in the lineup, I do note a new channel, RN24, that has recently debuted in the lineup. Gonna watch a bit of it.
This is RN24. I am Daniel.
Son of a. What the f happened to RN24? Damn. Did the cable just went out? Or did something happen to the broadcaster on their end? No signal. Maybe either two. Gonna check into ELN24. We still have ELN24, must be RN24's fault. While the TV is tuned to ELN24, I must need to know what happened to Raptor City, Raptoripalia, as the ELN24 may get alerted of the developments by now, as I must check into my multi-radio to listen to Thunderscope since they have their ally their Raptor Storm to see if they are alright.
However, we go live to Digi Square in moments, but we have some serious breaking news coming into ELN24, a report of an explosion just at or near Raptor City, in Raptorapia. This has been observed by sailors within the last minute or two by the Elitapian Navy in a naval mission with help of KanBorSeries counterpart in an effort to patrol the areas to deter refugees trying to head to KanBorSeries west side.
Oh my god. I hope the fellows are alright. However, I do expect loads of casualties as a result, as this must have occurred without warning. However, I do note the Ethiopian Navy were doing the operation with the KanBorSeries Navy just offshore when the blast occurred. The Navy must be the first to report on this. Now Thunderscope must be aware of this. Thunderscope. Daniel Blitzstar. Did you watch the ELN24 report on the Raptor City blast?
Yes, Mark, and thus I had to get contact with a fellow from our international ally Raptor Storm. They are confirmed to be unreachable, and one storm chaser tried reaching its website. The Raptor Storm website just went down.
In the hours that follow, additional word came in by the military that Raptor City in subject that the evil Splixons plot to destroy. The city has since wiped off the map, along with all other cities and towns. The entire population of Raptoropia has been killed. There were no survivors. However, a blast triggered a mild tsunami that struck Splatoon region with 60 cm, 2-foot waves, hence a tsunami advisory was issued for West Splatoon coast, thus was later ended. As a result of this, the esports match ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Summer Siege All-Stars 2020 scheduled for Wednesday, September 2nd gets postponed to the next day, Thursday the 3rd, however that conflicts with the Celebrity vs Gamers match. So scheduling goes like this: Celebrity vs Gamers match originally scheduled for the evening gets moved to the afternoon, All-Stars match in the evening. This is going to be subject of RDK 3000 TriStar Video 2020.16. In the end, the Gamers defeat the Celebrities in Counter Blitz Striker, and in the All-Stars, Team Star Alpha defeats Team Star Beta in a contested match in a 4-3 match score in the same video game as with afternoon match. Then onward to the playoffs, as it's also the subject of the next episode, with the first match that took place at 1400 hours RDK, 2 PM ELC, this on Friday the 4th. Also this coincides with another event also on both days mentioned, Thursday the 3rd and Friday the 4th, also Saturday the 5th and Sunday the 6th, kicks off first week of the Overwatch League playoffs. However, in the week prior, it's the Call of Duty League Grand Finals. We will discuss the Call of Duty League Grand Finals and Overwatch League playoffs in a separate video. Also the Detroit fireworks that got aired on WDIV Local 4 on August 31st, 2020 after 2100 hours RDK, as we throw in that also. However, we are out of time for this episode, as we thank you for watching this RDK 3000 TriStar video presentation. If you have any thoughts on this video, please comment. Any negative remarks, spam, and harassment/bad drama in video comments must be refrained. Persons who defy face the music. Please do sub to this channel and click on the bell, otherwise stay subscribed. If you need to get in hold of us, refer to credits or website. Any video requests or inquiries, head to video comments or shoot us a DM at RDKTSR on Twitter. Unless otherwise stated, this is a work of fiction. Special thanks to Kanbor-SplixKip for the excerpt for the KanBorSeries. Additional credits, if any, in video description area. Unless otherwise stated, reproduction and distribution of work by us, especially the RDK 3000 TriStar Video Studio Productions, is prohibited. Media used in this videos belong to respective owners. No infringement is intended. This video is CR 2020, Elite Year 1020. Elite Metric Season 75 Millennial, Elite Metric Year 372.7 Elite, Zickle 107, KP 15, DekoAlph 715, a P 179, a -KLN 395, RDK 3000 TriStar Video Studio Productions, a division of RDK 3000 TriStar, all rights reserved. KanKip media used in this RDK 3000 TriStar video presentation provided by KanBorSplixKip Productions, CR 2020, KP 15, DekoAlph 715, a P 179, Elite Year 1020. We have to say goodbye. From RDK 3000 TriStar, I am Alex R. Cryptor, RDK 3000 TriStar video presenter, signing off. We will see you in another video. Goodbye. This preceding video is a presentation of RDK 3000 TriStar Video Studios Productions, an RDK 3000 TriStar Video Studio Productions. This has been an RDK 3000 TriStar Video Studio Productions presentation. Follow us at RDK TSR.